How's it going, guys? It's me, Shayne. I'm here to give you another Sakamoto Days episode review, baby. And it's episode 5 entitled Source of Strength. And before we go any further, I need you to muster up your strength and hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't and hit that notification bell even if you had. So that way you can be notified of more reviews and just like this one. And you want to support your boy even further, that Patreon link is in the description below. Whatever you choose to donate is greatly appreciated. I'm trying my best to get myself partnered with the YouTubes. We're close. We're close. We gotta get those watch hours up. We just gotta get those watch hours up. So remember that ending of that last review where I said, "Oh boy, this cliffhanger. This is good," and it was good. It did not disappoint because we're rolling into this with just fights. But what's insane? This reminds me. I'm trying to think if I can compare it to anything outside of Spy Family. Kinnikuman, which I haven't forgotten, guys. I'm going to get to that. I'm not going to House of the Dragon this, I promise. But Kinnikuman. Kinnikuman has a habit of starting a fight last episode and finishing it the next episode and still having much more cool stuff for the rest of the episode. And that is what this is. 5 is my favorite number, and that's what this episode is. We're going to talk about the Lu fight. So, Shin and Lu. Well, Lu is doing amazing. Like, she is doing her kung fu stuff and did a braid smack on the girl's face. You got Shin that's kind of like, can you please take this fight much serious? And like, it's such. I'm trying to remember. Was that in a Jackie Chan movie? Was this a Drunken Master callback where the girl goes in for a punch, Lu ducks it and kisses her arm, just ready to fight, and she talks. She doesn't talk. I don't want to say the villain messed up by talking shit. I said that within 2 minutes. She was speaking matter-of-factly because, the woman says, okay, I'll try to kill me. And she's like, sorry, lady, family rule. We don't do that. And, Shin goes, oh, he's like, Lu, because Lu, in her drunken state, drunk mind, sober thoughts, she considers all of them, Sakamoto family, her family. That's Shin, Hana, Aoi, and of course, Taro Sakamoto. So she's like, that's the family rule. And the lady goes, there's only 3 members of the Sakamoto family. Are you stupid? And after blocking her, she's like, she says Hana. I don't know if she meant Aoi, but she's like, Hana said I could be next shift manager. Me, who has never learned how to work a register until right now and has done all this great stuff. That's my family. And she goes off, like angry, drunk, goes off. She's every spectrum of drunk. Emotional, funny, happy, and of course angry. And she goes in there to punch her and just lightly taps, and the lady thinks she's toying with her. And at this time, Lu becomes sober, like super sober, like what's going on here? But they're good. The lady has never had a rival like this before. She wants to be friends with her. She wants Lu to continue fighting and getting stronger because she likes having a strong rival. Okie dokie. She hugging her and everything. This is after a drunk Lu called her a stupid bitch, which is so funny. And the people who are going to chop Shin up are disappointed because Shin's like, okay, so all this is settled, right? And that was quick. That was fast. I hope I get more cool stuff with Lu, like more drunken boxing. That's one of the things I wish Naruto would have leaned into a little bit is Lee's drunken boxing mode. Not just in filler, like filler does it all from here to the moon, but I wish I would have saw more of that where like he incorporates like the drunken boxing with like gates. But we're talking about Sakamoto Days, so hopefully I get more of drunken Master Lu. This Sakamoto and Boiled fight is so good. Best fight of the series thus far, cause Sakamoto punches this dude out of the building. Like, when he's saying, you can't help your family. And if I can just, you can give me 2 seconds here. He says, I'm not worried. I have people I can count on now, which makes me go, oh man, he been going so hard for his family before Shin shows up again and Lou shows up. Seemed like he might have been super stressed, just not showing it because that's the type of character he is. But before Boyle can rebuttal, he is like, pow, in his face. They're broken through the wall, fighting outside. And in my mind, I'm like, why are there not other people seeing these two fight? Okay. Y'all, this fight was good. Broke the glove with a hand-to-hand punch. Immediately into a JoJo ora 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 ora. Lecturing him in that very, very not stereotypical, but classic. Yeah, classic is the nice way of saying stereotypical. In the very classic way that anime characters go, saying, hey, boy, I used to be like you, buddy. Used to, take life with my strength, but I have gotten stronger. Or should I say, my strength now comes from the ability or the want to protect the people I love. It's pretty damn good. The power of friendship must be really strong, because now those bouncing bombs, Sakamoto's catching all of them and impact fisting the dude. Impact punching him in the face. Then we get another funny moment where we're on the Ferris wheel. There's this lady's like, oh, look at all that. And this guy, she's like, it's such a beautiful night. He's like, not as beautiful as you. And Satoshi goes in for that kiss, and she makes a face, and thankful for her. Somehow, from the ground to the sky, Sakamoto and Boyle crash into the car that is one behind them. And this shit is so cool because they crash in here and now they're sitting cross-legged, just cross-legged, and Boyle just takes out the cigarette and just smoking. It's like, I can't beat you. You're pretty strong there, Sakamoto. You're the real deal. Blah. And match over. Game over. Just done. That's pretty. That. Oh man, I know if this show or anime was made in like the early to mid 2000s, that fight would have been at the end of the last episode, this whole episode, and then ended the next one. I like this a lot. This was good, right? But now Sakamoto's gonna have to deal with something even scarier. He has to deal with his wife. Because, of course, everyone's outside now. Lou is drinking off her drunkenness. Shin is tired. When Aoi wakes up, she's like, yeah, what's Sakamoto? He's like, oh, he probably went to go get something. And she's like, why is your clothes all messed up? Oh, stuff. Runs. Sakamoto's gotten some pork buns for the family. Boyle's like, can I have one? He gives him the one he just bit. And he's like, oh, yeah, your leftovers. Well, this is for my family. He's such a good man. Sakamoto's such a good man. Gives him that one that has it for his family. And Shin is elated to see the old Sakamoto. He's like, you're so small. He's like, you got thin again. He's like, that happens when you exercise. Not in one day. So yeah, Sakamoto's taking the Chouji stuff to the next level. But yeah, his next terror will be the wife, right? She comes up and is like, what is this I'm hearing about a hit? And it's so funny. All the men are sitting just nervous. Lou gets, her little sister Aoi. No. Little sister Hana. Aoi is the mom. Little sister Hana's like, hey, let's go over here. And she's like, explain it. And I like, maybe it's because I watch way too much Arrow from CW. Maybe from those stupid ass shows where everybody lies and you can't have any drama without lying. Apparently, that's just so lazy writing. Withholding information every episode when you don't have to is lazy. And I appreciate here that Sakamoto just comes right out and says, this is what's going on. And she there's another family rule. Rule number 6: do not hide things from each other. And Sakamoto's like, you forgot that other rule. I know number 1 rule is to not kill, but number 6 is don't hide things. That's such a good family rule there. And I love that she asked Boiled, and who are you? He's like, oh, I'm Boiled, I'm a hitman. She's like, can you please stop trying to kill my husband? I'm sorry, ma'am. He's like, why am I the one that's in trouble? But he speaks up for him and says, ma'am, I gotta say, men are clumsy. He just wanted you and your daughter to have a really good time today. He didn't want you to worry. And I'm like, good job, boy, with your little cigarette. Although earlier he kind of got in trouble with the ride operator trying to be cool, because she's like, you got to pay for that broken car. And everything is understood. Aoi might be one of the best anime wives, because she says, look, I'd rather you just be honest with me about what's going on and get this sorted right away. I don't want people out here trying to kill you. Get it taken care of. But, we're about to finish up here at the park anyway. And she's like, all right, that's amazing. I enjoyed that. I wish more things could be like that, because I get tired of the whole angry partner spouse thing, and it rolls over and it gets this is a healthy family. This is a healthy relationship. I gotta tell you, you gotta watch out, Forgers, because the Sakamotos are coming for your crown of best family. I forgot to mention that while he was at this park, he has a shirt that says country with a line through it, which was you're probably able to see it on the thumbnail. I want that to be the thumbnail of the last review. Now, after everything is done, they try to get some information from Boiled. Maybe his boss at the Don Denkai has a connection with the JAA, because they got to find out who put this hit. Like, in order to get something taken off without having to kill anybody, they got to beat up the person who would put the hit on and get them to just take it off. So next day, Sakamoto's fat again. He got the chubby jowls and no mouth, just a little mustache man with his rounded glasses. And Lou makes a good point with the way he eats. I get it. That's going to be one of his cool powers, right? Like, slight spoiler on my part. They're going to do some training, but calorie intake and then changing the calories into muscle kind of reminds me of Bukcha from Air Gear. Manga's better than anime by far. So yeah, they go to this place that's a video rental shop. If you were born in late 70s, at all during the 80s, and I will say mid to the mid 90s, y'all remember video rental shops. I don't know if they still have those in Japan. If they do, that is freaking amazing. I wish we still had ours here. Just you are Miss Blockbuster and Hollywood Video and Family Video. But he's going to a video rental place. This is where people get information in the underworld, with the hitman world, because everything's put on movies. The person has a film crew, and they reenact all this, and they get a video called the Don Denkai, which Sakamoto falls asleep during the video. There, by the way, I didn't know there were video rental places where you could watch the movie there, but or maybe that's just like a hitman thing, but they sit there and watch it. Oh yeah, I remember in Happy Time Fun Murders, there's a place in the back for them to watch smut. That might be a thing. Anyway, Sakamoto falls asleep after eating like 8 things of popcorn. Lou is crying her eyes out. Shin's the only one just like making notes. He's like, okay, so this is when they were formed. Okay, this is what the boss said. Okay, gotcha. This video costs 765,000 yen. That is $5,000 US. But we get one of the coolest. I love callbacks. Callback to John Wick, where the guy who works the desk smokes cigarettes with the paper. little CRTV in front of him and goes, have you come back to our world, Mr. Sakamoto? I got to tell you, you need to be careful because the path you're going, you might run into somebody you know. And Sakamoto's just like, well, who? He says, that's as much as I can tell you. The video hasn't been made yet. And dude just lifts the paper up. Sakamoto must have been like, well, they even said in the intro, he is like the hitman's hitman. Aspiring hitmen love this guy. Gangsters hate seeing this guy coming. I love it. This little interaction here is just going, yeah, this guy knows who you are. It's giving you a little heads up, but you can't go too far. Still got to make a living. I think it's funny. Sakamoto put it on his card. He still has money left over from his old hitman days. Man, you're going to have to make up some more money if you're going to get more information like that. But yeah, as he was coming back to their world, just remember in like the first 3 John Wick movies, they keep going, oh, you're back, Mr. Wick? I don't know yet. Are you back, Mr. Wick? It's starting to seem so. Are you back, Mr. Wick? Yeah, I'm starting to think I'm back. So don't bring Sakamoto. Y'all don't want to deal with that Sakamoto. This is anime. This will get super real, super fast. So now they're going to go to these headquarters. I'm gonna stop at a certain point when we get to the headquarters to do a little time skip back. So go to the headquarters. They got to break in because the boss's office is on the 3rd floor. You're going to get to the 3rd. You're going to get there by going through the window on the 2nd floor. Sakamoto and Shin dress up in black outfits. Like they change. Sakamoto has on a scarf, changes glasses to sunglasses. It's perfectly circled, by the way. I want a pair of those glasses. And Shin is wearing all black with gloves. And they even take out 2 guards and they take everything off. Lou, who's still wearing her normal outfit, is like, oh, you guys are done with that? He's like, yeah, I'm kind of bored with it. Like, but Shin is enjoying all this because Lou jumps through a window, knocks out a guy super fast. He's having the time of his life. I think he used a stun gun on the guy by the window, by the way, is by a bathroom. And so they're making their way to the boss's office. And this is where I'm going to pause for that one. We're learning about who the Order is. Now, we mentioned earlier with Nagumo. I believe that was in my last review, episode 4. Nagumo says, we take care of hitman on hitman issues, right? Well, now we have Nagumo, who was lying to this other character named Hio, who like big hair, big monster jaw type of dude, tried to stab him with the knife, and he blocked it with the fork very nonchalantly. And then we have this other character who's Asaragi, who's this goth girl. And then this other guy's named Shishiba, who stabs the cook in the hand after slamming his head down. He seemed calm, but he's not calm anymore because there was onions in his risotto. I've never made a risotto. I can't tell you if I've ever had risotto before. Does onions go in risotto? Someone get Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay, if you're watching this, is risotto have onions? Inquiring minds need to know. But they meet a guy named Iria from the JAA. He thinks this is all the members of the Order. It is not. The Order used to have 9. Sakamoto was there, but he's out. They have 8 now. 4 that are there. 3 that never show up. And 1 guy who... The older guy, I'm imagining he is the blind swordsman old man who's just not there. He's late. But there has been... Someone's been going around killing JAA hitmen one after another. I wrote in my notes good. The JAA wants this taken care of immediately in the name of the Order. So they have to go find out who is doing this and take care of this person. Yeah, you're probably thinking to yourself, why did I pause that to get to this? It's kind of obvious where I'm going with this. They get up to the door, open the door, and in a room full of bodies is Nagumo sitting in a chair going, "You're too late, Sakamoto. I have already taken care of all these guys, including the boss, and now I got to kill you." He is ungodly fast like Sakamoto, and you think he's about to stab Shin right in the neck, And he does. It's a fake knife, a retractable knife, to which he gets comically beaten up again. And then he tells them the truth. These guys were already killed by the time I got here. And there's a big ass X on the wall. And he's telling them, hey, just tell them about, the orders going out to take care of these guys. Well, wait a minute. What is the order? If you give me 2 seconds with my notes. Here we go. So the order, or especially assigned task force. Oh yeah, Lou actually remembers the Franken man talking about the order. Good job, Lou, for remembering that. They're a special task unit within the JA, and they are the best among hitmen. And when we see like that collage, Sakamoto's right there in the front, Nagamo's behind him, the other guys are there, the one stabby hand, I hate onions risotto guy, and then Goth Girl. Right? We don't see all of them. We see these guys, and Sakamoto has been revered as like the legendary hitman, the best of the best. Right? So they maintain order in the world of Hitman, and Shin had no idea Sakamoto was in this group. But he warns them to be careful of this person named X. They're calling this person X. They're also calling him Slur, as like a slur. So I don't know if they call him X or Slur. I don't know how X translates to slur. I'm gonna keep calling this guy X because calling him Slur just sounds weird. But when Shin's wondering, okay, what does this have to do with us? Like, you guys take on Hitman, and we're not even in the game anymore. Which I believe Lou, even backs that up. And Nagamo tells him, yeah, if this was just like conflict between Hitmen, but they've killed 100 JAA Hitmen, which there's only 4 of them, right? That's a quarter of the people gone right there. So, and funny enough, the killing started as soon as that hit for Sakamoto went out. So, just trying to give you a little bit of a warning and tell you what's going on, because this is all very curious. So now, the person who they were going to try to question about the hit, they're dead. And we pan over to a room full of bodies again. A guy with a white glove dripping with blood, reading a book about art that says, hey, humans, when we're very close to something, your eyes try to adjust angles and things. So you always step back when looking at your art. And his X is slightly longer on one side, on one angle than the other one. He's like, it's true. This guy's wearing all white, and he is a killer named X. All right, so we got first boss coming up, right? Yeah. Because I wouldn't consider episode 1 battle a boss. Wouldn't consider the crazy twins boss. Well, I guess they would be mid bosses, right? I don't know. No, they're not even mid bosses. They weren't even that hard. Boiled was harder than them. Ha. She said. But Nagamo does tell him, hey, if you're having a hard time with Boiled, then yeah, those 5 years made more of a difference than you think. And that's where I mentioned earlier about the training. They're going to be training now. Lou is going to get shit-faced and keep drinking. Shin is working, I guess, on perfecting his mind reading power. Because when a woman comes in, he has everything she wanted in the basket already. Which she goes, weird, ew. Okay, lady. We'll lose is when she's getting drunk. She hits a dude over the head with a glass bottle when he asks for a pork bun, and Aoi comes in and goes, oh no, wait. So funny about this is that he had a knife. He's like, how does she know? Sakamoto is riding his bike super fast. We see, little baby Hana on him as he's riding the bike. I guess he's doing deliveries now, so he's training up his stamina, trying to be faster. But until they can figure out what's going on, they keep getting hitmen coming in. As a matter of fact, Lou shows Hana what button to press on the register that brings one of the gun racks down and knocks out a guy that comes in and goes, where are you, Sakamoto? But this is the third guy. They're all sitting on the curb now. And Aoi says, oh my goodness, this is just too much. We keep getting people coming in trying to kill you. But on the bright side, bandages and band-aids prices are sales are going up. So I guess it's okay. Which Shin is just like, how? But yeah, they're selling bandages and band-aids. Like, look, cute Hana just comes up there. Here's a band-aid. Yeah, your dad's really strong. Really, really strong. Be happy they let you live. And that's the ending, which the last guy that they knocked out wants a bandage. So, gotta find out who put the hit out. Wouldn't doubt it if it was X that put the hit out. But we'll see. We will see. Guys, did you enjoy this episode? I did. And that is the one reason why it is definitely getting a 5 out of 5 from me. I mean, come on. That opening, the continuing fights, you know, Drunken Master and old Sakamoto doing Sakamoto stuff. That fantastic. 5 out of 5. Like, at this series already, I'm halfway in. I don't know how many episodes are going to be. I'm assuming 8. Sorry, not 8. I'm assuming 12. I'm gonna look it up, but 5 episodes in, and it's great. This is a great episode. Probably my favorite. I say this and episode 5 and 5, 3, and 2. I like those in that order. 5, 3, and 2. Really, really good. Really, really, really good. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Please do not forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of more reviews like this one. And if you want to support me even further, that Patreon link is in there as well. Guys, thank you for taking some time out to listen to me talk about this show. I'll be coming at you with episode 6 soon. And then maybe we can get Sakamoto Sundays. I want to try to get that one done every Sunday. Stay tuned. Kinnikuman and the second season of Solo Leveling, I will be jumping on those immediately. We will be finishing up Dragon Ball Daima. Some major stuff has been spoiled for me, and I gotta get there. And I will be finishing up Rurouni Kenshin 2023 remake. Gotta jump back on that too. So prepare for some days you will get double reviews. But now this one's by itself. This should be out Tuesday. If it isn't out, or if it, this should be out Tuesday. So be good, be blessed, stay warm, be careful out there, be good to yourselves, be good to others. Please be safe. Either way it goes, please don't be a jerk, all right? There's enough jerks in the world. It's so much going on right now that if you are feeling down and out and you're feeling defeated, you're having some negative thoughts, make sure you reach out to somebody, all right? Make sure you talk to somebody. There are people out there that would rather talk to you today than to miss you and mourn you tomorrow. I guarantee it. My social media is in the description below. Go ahead and give me a hello and just be mellow, and we'll be good to go. Until next time, guys, I cannot wait. I got to get to episode 6. So I'll see you next time.